Okay, welcome again, guys, to our ongoing series on remaking Going Home. So it's been a week, I guess, since my last record. So okay, so where did we? No, I'm the wrong director. Wait, there we go. So where did we stop the last time? Oh yeah, we are going now in the, I guess, I don't remember. Let's play if it will give us an error. Okay, so not okay. There we go. So we have this problem. We have this problem where we go into that option. We get it triggers the URL. It opens the URL instead of when we click it. Why? I will show you why. Because in our about state, as you can see here, this we pass here the function. We pass here a call to the function, right? We pass love system open URL. So which when this is created, uh, it calls this thing inside automatically. So what we want to do is wrap those in an anonymous function. So when we only call the function, then we just open them like that. So let us not forget about this. Okay, there we go. So as you can see, that already fixed that problem. Okay, so now let's return to our rain intro scene. Let's open. So yeah, we have an error here because of the button, right? So now instead of just modifying button a lot to handle a static image or an animation, let's create an animated button like so. So let's call this animated button. Span the other corners of button. Let's change this to animated button, and then yeah, there we go. Okay, so in objects we need to create that class animated button.lua. So we want to basically what we want to do is get that button, which is the objects, which will be our base class. So I'm not that experienced in inheritance, because here what we're going to do is basically just inheritance. Okay, so animated button new. So in our constructor, what we need the reference image. No, we need the animation object, the object animation, the reference image, the x and y, the rotation, the scale, then the origin, like so. We say solve object animation equals to object animation, so the ref image equals to reference image, then so x. Okay, so now let's open bottom first. Okay, so we need to basically just kind of use this. So now what we want to do is, since it expects us to get this image, we can't use this constructor, right? So what we want to do is say if image type is equals to image, then we do this. Else if image type is equals to quad, right? So because in animation we use quad, so local x and y, width and height, we need image Okay, let's open our documentation. Here we can see if we have quad, we have this get viewport. Get viewport. So here is what I talk about. Let's see, where's the type of. Oh yeah. So type of. So we don't need type of. What we need is type. Where's that? In love 2G, where's the type? There we go. Object type. So we have this. Let's say print image type will be image in source. So if we look at object, right? If the type as a string, so we have this object. One of the in the list is quad, which we use for animation. That is basically what we use for animation. So we get that, and then self.width will be width, and then self.height will be height. So now here we also want to modify this, right? We also want to modify these things. So we say if we pass the center, since we can't use this self.image, we want to say, you know what? Let's just let's separate them. Image, and then let's call this image, and then let's make another one, self process offset quad, for our for sanity check. Okay, so let's just separate them. Process offset quad, we have OX and then OY. Okay, so if the type of our OX, if we pass string, else if it is a table, then self.ox will be OX or 0. Then for the Y, I mean origin Y, I keep forgetting that it's origin, not offset. Let us be sure. Graphics.draw. So OX and OY are origin offset. So in a way, I'm still right, half right, if that's a thing. So OY or 0. Okay. Let's go first for origin offset. So if we say center, else if OX is equals to left. I know left doesn't make sense because that is basically 0. Still, what if we want that? So that OX equals to width. No, this should be 0. And then self.ox will be width over 2. So we get those again with lxy with height is equals to self.image get viewport. Is that get viewport? No, small letter P. Okay, there we go. So again, let's copy that for here, and then let's just copy all of these, paste that here, and then let's change X to Y and so on, and then let's change W to height. There we go. And yeah, we should change this to top and then bottom. Okay, there we go. So here what we want to do is a animated button, super new, don't forget to pass self, and then we pass in object animation get how do we get the quad? Wait, let's go here first. Let's print animations animations skip. Yeah, let's print that. We should get an error, but it's a table, right? But we don't want the table, we want the quad, so I guess it's get frame. Get frame annual value, so it's get frame info. Yeah, get frame info is the quad, so that is what we want. So get frame info, there we go, and then we want x and y, we want rotation, we want scale, and then we want to say, for now let's just say center. Okay, now let's implement the update function. So update will be as easy as sub.object animation date, then function animated button draw. This will be self.object animation draw, self.reference image, self.x, self.y, self.rotation, self.sx, self.sy, self.ox, self.oy. Okay, so here we need to set them as well here. So x, y, rot, sx, sy, origin, offset, and so on. Let's see. Yeah. So I guess we don't have a problem anymore, except here instead of updating an animation, and here instead of, we need to reset the color here to 1, because in our in this part we modify the color, the color call. So okay, another type, it's not su or it should be super. There we go. Get viewport annual value. I always forget that port should be small. Animated button, attempt to call method update. Animated button. Wait, why is self object? Wait, why is that? Oh, because we should pass the object animation, and then we pass here the quad. So get frame info. There we go. There we go. Texture expected got number. So I think it's, the problem is here. Let's find button skip again. So button skip draw. Now where is the problem? The problem is here. Reference image. Oh yeah. I did not pass the reference image. Here will be animations skip. There we go. What, we got a table? Why is that? Oh, come on. Animation skip. Oh yeah, animation skip is the animation object, and then here it's images skip. This is the problem if, oh, it should be sheet skip. This is the problem if you stop coding for a couple of days. Sheet skip. There we go. This should work perfectly. And yeah, there we go. It's up there, as you can see. it's centered 0 0. Now I'll just draw like and explain a little bit about what are we going to do. So here's the screen. Yep. So here we want the button to be here, right? The skip button, right? So these should always this the button, regardless of the scale. Like if let's say this is configured to be 4x4, the scale will be 4, right? So then we get this. But what if we, like, say, increase this to 6? So it will draw like this, and then this will be clipped. So that is a problem. So what we want to do is, instead of drawing like this, we want this, then draw the button like so. So this will be the origin offset, which will be width subtracted by this padding, let's say 32, and height subtracted by 32. So regardless of the scale, if we increase the scale, it's just going to draw like that, and so on. So to do that, so that is the only purpose of that paint. So to do that, instead of saying center center, we say right and bottom. But the problem is we forgot to change the position. So here we want to say love that graphics get width. So for now, let's just say minus 32. This should be good. Height minus 32, right? Number expected, that's string. Where's that? Now where is that? Oh, in the right and bottom. Yeah, we forgot. So if we pass in, wait, there should be no problems. Center, left, right. Oh, because we draw them. So here's the problem. We use string here instead of numbers. That means this. Oh yeah, we forgot one parameter. We forgot rotation. So this is the problem with dynamic language. You can easily you can tell right away the problem. Okay, see, there we go. So this is the space here is 32. Let's say if I change the scale to be 8, this should be bigger, but the distance here is still the same, right? So that's what we want. So instead of 32, let's just say 16. There we go. That's what we want. Alright, so let's change this for now to 6, because there we go. Okay, now what we want to do is to apply this mouse checking. So how do we do that? First, let's see. We don't have any problem here, right? We don't have any problem here except for this. We can tell if it is hovered or not, right? So first let's get this working. Okay, so let's just it's easy. Let's just create a button. Get is hovered. Then let's just return self is hovered, like so. So here we can say is self is actually we can get that we don't have to make a function, a getter function, but since this child class should be able to get the parent's property, but anyways, okay, let's do that. Oh, pardon. Okay, so we put that here, just clean things a little bit. There we go. Okay, so still we can't do anything because we still don't have this. So what we want to do is this. So I guess there's no problem here, right? There's no problem. So we can just say let's say animated button super update self, and then our delta time. There we go. See, it's kind of working, but it's kind of wait, where's that? No, it's not working anymore. There we go. So there's a single point where it works. Okay, so what's the problem? We have these. Yeah, the problem, I think the problem is width and height. I don't know. You know what? Let's just have another function called update checkpoint collision. Then let's just copy that over here, and then here we just say self checkpoint collision. Okay, so here I think, yeah, so instead of calling super, we just do self checkpoint collision, like so. This should not change anything, right? We still have this. So the problem is the position. This one, these two, the x and y, and the width and the height. For now, let's print our x and y, and then self that width and then self that height. Let's print those. So it's 964, 448. I guess that's right, and then 8. Yeah, because the problem is with the scale. Yeah, we forgot to say self.sx and then self.sy, so that's why that's where some. So I guess there's no. Okay, see, it's good. It works perfectly. I can't believe it. I didn't expect that to believe. I did expect that to work right away. But yeah, that's good thing we figured out the math before. The math, like where's that? Here, like right. No, where's that? Oh, there you go. Good thing we figured out the math first thing. Okay, so now what we want to do is set some callbacks. So set, what did I name this again? I forgot. Set callback on pressed. Okay, set callback on pressed. So when we press it, and then when we say set the callback on hovered, now what do we want to do? Now what do we want to do? Alright, what do we want? Let's just say do we have a skip here? Do we have a no, we don't have a skip in rain intro. Yeah, so skip should just for now, let's just make a skip with our button key pressed, and then if key is equals to escape, then let's just say what do we want to do? Let's just move. Let's just move. Okay, so we want, how do we move again? I forgot. Okay, I forgot. So yeah, we required game state manager here, then we move like so. So we want to go, for now let's just go to, yeah, let's just go to menu. Okay, so now let's create a function for that. Skip, since we're going to access this, we're going to use this multiple times. Skip, let's not forget to say skip functions. Okay, let's try. If we press escape here, yep, it works. So now, where is that thing? Okay, so when we press that, we should call skip. Right, so if you press this, you know why? You know what? Every time I use OP, I just, the hatred I feel for it just increases. Just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. I don't hate that OP that much. So we say here, this is why we should have an entity manager or object manager per state. Okay, it works. There we go. So if we press start again, then skip. Alright, so that's, so for hover callback on hover. Okay, so we don't need that. Yeah, we don't have a tooltip. Okay, so that is it, guys. So that's what that is what we're going to cover for this episode, for this video. So let's try this. Hooray! Okay, so see you guys next time. So wow, it only took us half an hour, so that's good. Okay, so see ya next time.